Anthony here with Nomadic Customs, and we are going to go over today the kit that we sell for installing the AC mounts. So you're going to get a box. In that box, it's going to be this piece, which is the front piece, that piece, which is the back piece. Tools that you're going to need for this job are a 5/32 Allen wrench, a 3/16 drill bit, a drill, and then I use this because it helps when taking all the screws out. So first steps are to, these are going to come with screws in it on both of them. First step is to get all your tools. Almost forgot. Trusty dog if you have one. Sit and chill while you work. You're a good boy. Yeah, he is. This is why I have this. So on the condenser, it's got 2 Allen screws right here. One here and one here. We're going to take those out. All right. Now, if you take care to notice, there's a smaller size outlet and a bigger size outlet for the hose. On here will be stamped on the inside the corresponding one. It will say front or back, and then it will say big port, little port. On this one, this is our small port. So our front is our small port. So this one is going to go here. Actually, that way. So we're going to take these screws out. How you doing? Tired. Tired dog. This is a hard day of work, huh? Yeah. Alright. So the way these mount on the vehicle is with the small port at the bottom and the big port up at the top, and they have to be at a 15-degree angle, which we have set up with the heights and corresponding things. And then this will be the front. And they actually, the air comes in, goes down, and these fans actually suck it through. So we're going to put this on here. And I'm going to, these will also help. You're going to put the 2 outside ones that you took out back in. All right, we're not going to bother to put the nuts on yet because what we have to do is take our 3/16 drill bit, put it on. We have to drill through these holes again because on these, the holes, if you look on the back, the holes are a little bit smaller, so we'll have to drill them out so the screws will go through it on the condenser. So we'll take these and very carefully, we'll drill through, making sure not to widen the holes on the mounts. And depending on which fan you got, this is the newest fan that we just got. It's a little different from the old one in the fact that these brackets are shorter. So on some of our mounts, these holes will be offset over a little bit, but on the newer ones, they'll be right there. I'm going to take our bolts, way that I found to get these nuts in. And I don't know if you can get in here for a shot. You see the nut right there? I set it in on its side, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Allen wrench and I'm gonna slide it over to the hole and then press it in through the back and spin the nut with my hand. And then spin the bolt. And then do that for all 4 of them. Switch to the other side and repeat that same process. Okay, so on the middle ones, if you flip it upside down with the fans on the ground to get the middle bolts in, you can take the nuts, slide them in here, move them over with this end, and slide them over until they're lined up with the hole that goes through. And right over the bolt, push the bolt up and spin while pushing down the nut. And it takes significantly less time, but you have to have them attached in order to do that. And then you just tighten them up. And start on the other side. So you got the condenser put together with mounting brackets. The next step is to mount it. What you're gonna need is an impact driver. For a 16 size 12-14 1-inch self-tapping stainless steel screws. Remember that when you're going underneath the van, this gets turned upside down and this is the front. So that the air scoops in there, and we'll show that when we get to the vehicle and put it in. We're underneath a 2015 Transit 150, and we're going to install the AC mount today. Now, I have it under here with me. Remember that when you get under here and you put the AC mount, put it what looks like it's upside down, and so that the grill is facing forward. Where we have them mounted is right in front of the spare tire and right behind the rear axle. Right here on these 2 supports. Now it's really important to take into consideration when you mount these, depending on where your exhaust is, to try and stay as far away from your exhaust as possible. And then also take into consideration these ports, because, wow, there's work going on here, so it's a little loud. Because we are a fully up and running shop. So these ports right here is where the hose is attached to. So make sure that when you mount this, that nothing's obstructing the hoses to be plugged in. And they're made so that when you put it up here, you can just push it right up to the until the mounting brackets hit the bottom of the floor, and all the angles are set, so you can just go ahead and screw it in. So we're gonna just we're gonna do that. I like to start with putting just one screw in each of the mounting brackets and then getting everything from there taken care of. As you can see, there's very little room under here. So if you're not as nimble as me, you might want to figure out a locking system to get this up here, or get a buddy over, or whatever you can to get this thing in position. And now put one in each bracket on the other side. All right, and then repeat that process 14 more times, 12 more times? 12 more times until all the screws are in. And that'll do it for installing the condenser fan in a 2015 150 Transit. Remember to wear all your proper safety gear. You'll notice I have on safety glasses because I'm using self-tapping drills or screws, and there's metal shavings that are above you coming down on you. And that's it.